Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is. I just realized that the stream, I think the title screen held on way too long. It doesn't matter. I am here. You are here. Welcome. It is Sunday night, May the 12th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Welcome. If the first couple seconds got cut off, hello. Welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I'm your host, Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take for Sunday night, May the 12th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very good mood. The Canucks win 4-3. They're up 2-1. Connor McDavid got cross-checked in a sandwich at the end of the game. Brock Besser scores 2 goals. Elias Lindholm scores 2 goals, even though we thought it was a Brock Besser hat trick. I was at the watch party. I bowled in a tournament, but now my hip and my chest is very sore. Every time I bend over, it feels like I'm going to pass out. But so much to talk about, and I'm so glad that you are here with me tonight. Thank you for waiting. I will explain to you why I was 10 minutes later than I wanted to be, but I'll explain to you when I get there, when it's that part of the show. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks for your support. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be watching anyone else, doing anything else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you are here with me, know how much I always appreciate you and how much I never, ever take you for granted. So this is how you get involved tonight. And I think it's going to be a really, really fun show tonight. I can just tell that it's going to be big. I can just tell that people are going to be in a good mood. And I can just tell that I'm probably going to go longer than 45 minutes. I just get that feeling. This is how you get involved tonight. You can subscribe to the channel so you can get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos every day. You can like the video. There are 90 of you watching on YouTube, only 20 likes. So let's bump that up to at least half. Another 70 people watching on X, which is great. So we're already approaching the 175 mark. I know that's going to grow. Thank you for making me your choice at late night on every single night. Well, except for Friday, Saturday. So thank you for making me your late night choice on 5 of the 7 nights. You can leave a donation like Alfred did, and he gets the donation train out of the station. So let's give Alfred some love right here, right now. Canucks are up 2-1. Alfred leaves a $2.10 donation. So let's give Alfred some love, much deserved love in the chat. Thank you, Alfred. Not only can you leave a donation, but you can gift memberships. And on cue, here comes the legend herself, Carol Bovenlander. Carol gifts 5 memberships, the legend herself, which is the equivalent of $25, 5 franchise memberships. And they go to Anne, Roland, Brian. I'm missing 2. Anne, Roland, Brian, JGP, and another Anne. Oh, good. Anne from church, and Anne, I'm not sure what church the other Anne goes to, but yes, Anne, Irvin, JGP, and Roland. Some of you, welcome back to membership. Others, brand new. So let's give a big welcome to all of them, and let's give some love to Carol. So it's funny. As soon as I say something, you guys do it. So you can subscribe. Hopefully someone did. You can like the video. Hopefully someone did. You can leave a donation. Alfred did. You can gift memberships. Carol did. You can buy your own membership. Who's going to do that? Who's going to buy your own membership? You can upgrade your own membership. You can use your monthly membership message, your M. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Okay, friends. Oh, by the way, yes, don't forget that I don't, not with the membership comes all the membership perks for franchise. With the gift, let's try that again. A membership gift is for franchise membership for a month. And with franchise membership, you get 3 or 4 Ask Me Anything for members only. You get 2 2 semi-monthly membership streams as well. You get the emojis, you get the icon, or what do you call it? The emojis, the avatars. And then if I ever do this properly, you get priority reply to comments, and you get a bit, a 10% discount off merch, which I hasn't released yet, but good news. I actually talked to someone and we're actually moving that forward. Unpaid membership is 3 levels. Franchise is $5 a month. Quite the steal, if I may say so myself. Hall of Fame membership is $25 a month. Still a good deal. And legendary membership is $80 a month. And you get a lot with that. But unpaid, I have other videos that, or if you press the join button underneath my videos, you'll see a video that explains all of the membership levels. But yeah, the majority of people are in the $5 membership, the franchise membership, because it's just a way to say, hey, Clay, I support you. And you get a few perks like, what was I going to say? Like member only live streams and member only Ask Me Anythings. Okay. Before I get to the game, very, very quickly, just want to bring you up to speed of what I've been up to over the past few days, because I did not stream on Friday and Saturday. So Friday, I was at the game. We lost that heartbreaker in OT. So that tied up the series 1-1. Saturday, I bowled in a tournament with Jacob, and it was 27 teams. After 3 games, we were in 5th place. We were doing awesome. At the end of the tournament, we were in 23rd place out of 27. Not so awesome. Jake was better than me. He was good. He wasn't his amazing self, but he was really good. I was just okay. And in a tournament like that, you need both guys to be at least really, really good. And then today, we went to Mother's Day Mass out in Port Coquitlam. Sean and Jake were working for it. Actually, they ended up taking pictures and video for it. I ended up working as a greeter and then came home. And then Gil and I attended the watch party in Encore. Saw Rosario, saw some other people, and it was a great game tonight. So I guess we should talk about tonight's game, shouldn't we? Let's do that. Let me use the let me use the screen for this one. Yeah, I can't believe Florida came back to beat Boston, by the way. Not that I'm complaining. I like that. I like that very much. All right, let's go. So, for the newcomers here, first half of the show, I talk and you listen. But I do highlight any donations or memberships or membership message that come in. And then second half of the show, you talk and I sort of listen and I answer your questions. So, but just in case you're wondering, well, this guy just talks so much and he ignores all my comments. No, you guys are supposed to talk to each other in the comments for sure while I do this. Yeah, so I'll talk about this game. I'll show you a bit of my my footage from the viewing party in a second. Let me set that up as well. Okay, good. So let's do this first. Overall, shots on goal, crazy. Edmonton, 45, Canucks, 18. And that's why 63% of you are saying that Artur Shilovs was the MVP. Yeah, 62% saying Shilovs, 26% saying Besser, 10% saying Lindholm, and 0% saying Miller. It's not like we don't think Miller had a good game because he had a great game, but compared to the other 3, and maybe I shouldn't have put him in the poll. Well, I guess it really didn't matter. So yes, there we go. 45 to 18. That's why 63% of you, 62% saying Shilovs is the MVP for tonight. Face-offs, Canucks dominated. Power play, both teams scored 2 power play goals. Penalty minutes were relatively even. Hits, 50 for the Canucks, 30 for the Oilers. So 30 is a lot, but 50 is a lot. Remember when the Canucks were getting 40 hits against Nashville, but 50 hits, amazing. Look at this. They not only out hit the Oilers, but they blocked 23 shots. So they got, think of this, the Oilers got 45 shots on net. They also had another 23 blocked, which is amazing. I love when they show the season series because they don't show the 4 from regular season. So we're basically 6-1 against them this season. And let's quickly go through the goals. I'll just highlight them very quickly. What? We're 11-0-1 when Rooney's the ref, but we're like 0-11 when it's Sutherland. So what happens if both of them are the refs? Then what happens? It's like irresistible force meets immovable object. Anyways, I'll get to that in a second. Actually, maybe I won't get to that in a second. Really quickly, I'll go through the goals. You guys have given me good feedback saying we don't need me to recap all the goals in great depth because you guys saw the goals and you guys have watched highlights. And I just actually, that's one of the reasons why I was a couple minutes late. I actually recorded my goal breakdown video already. So that is up for you to watch if you haven't watched it already. Or maybe you can watch that while you're watching me. You can have me on 2 screens, and that I don't know if anyone wants to see that. Ekholm, power play goal from Kane and Nurse. This is Nurse and Kane playing catch in the one side. Kane takes a shot, goes off a Meyer's stick, breaks it, goes to Ekholm. Ekholm, when I saw the replay, when I did my goal breakdown, I give him props. He took it off of his skate because he wasn't expecting it to come there either, right? He was just looking for a rebound. He didn't expect the puck to come there first. Takes it off his skate, puts it in. 1-0 for the Oilers. Lindholm scores on the power play, which everyone thought was actually, it was interesting. The Canucks Twitter tweeted it was Lindholm. Everyone else, including in the arena, was saying it was Besser. NHL was saying it was Besser, and they ended up switching it to Lindholm's goal later. But Besser takes a wrist shot after Hughes draws everyone to his side. Lindholm with a great deflection. PD also in front of the net, providing a screen. 1-1. Then Besser's first legit goal, a nice cycle play. Miller, Besser, Myers. Myers down to Miller. Miller draws defenseman and McDavid, finds Besser in the soft spot. Hyman, Draisaitl not covering him. I'm not sure whose fault that was. Doesn't matter. Besser scores, puts it past Skinner on the far side. And then Warren Fogle with a horrible giveaway up the middle. Suter intercepts it. Sweet pass down to Besser. Besser goes opposite side. Always going far side on Stuart Skinner. 3-1 Vancouver after 1. Second period, Draisaitl power play goal. This one was a beautiful pass from Nugent Hopkins. Sheloves looks one way. He looks to the right because he's screened by Hyman, but then the puck goes to his left. And then by the time he gets over, Draisaitl shoots from an unbelievable angle and puts it off of Shelov's back. 3-2. Then Lindholm scores on the power play. Nice give and go with Miller. And then, it was Hughes to Miller. And then Lindholm skates up the middle. Miller tries a bit of a slap pass, and it misses Lindholm's stick, but he corrals it with his right skate, puts it up to a stick, backhander past Skinner. 4-1 Canucks. 4-2 Canucks. That is the end of Stuart Skinner's night. Calvin Pickard, I think we only got 3 shots on him. We don't score on him. The Oilers do score with a minute and a half left. That's Bouchard with a wrister. That Bluger would have done a good job blocking if it was on net, but instead Bouchard shot it to the side. And sure enough, it goes off of Ian Cole's stomach as Shelovs is reaching for it, and then it goes past Shelov. So I think Ian Cole, you could argue, as being part of 4 or 5 of the Edmonton Oilers goals in this series, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Then you look at the box score. I don't care about Edmonton. Look at Besser. 2-1, 3 points, 4 shots, 4 hits. Beast. JT Miller, 2 assists, 2 shots, 5 hits. Sam Lafferty, 5 hits in only 8 minutes. That's pretty good. Lindholm, I love this. 2 goals, 3 shots, 3 hits. You had Suter with the assist. Petey, no points, but 2 hits. No shots, though. I don't like that. And then you had Bluger with 5 hits. Joshua with 5 hits. Pretty impressive. On the defensive end, Tyler Myers with 7 hits. Gotta love that. Hughes got 2 assists. Myers has 1 assist. And then every defenseman had at least 1 hit. And look at this. Shelovs makes 42 out of 45 saves. Excellent stuff. Yeah, Irvin. Yeah, I was screaming for the Canucks to get more shots off on Pickard. So what do I have for tonight? What do I have in terms of tweets tonight. Let's see. Let's see what I have. Okay. So in terms of Twitter today, did I tweet anything from the game? I think oh, there's me. Weird. This is like Inception. I can see myself on there. Okay. So from today, there's me and my mom. So I saw her yesterday. So that's me and my mom. I said, thanks, Mom, for giving me my good looks and for paving the way for the GLCPC. Then there's my lovely wife, Gail. I said, happy Mother's Day to my lovely wife, Gail. She was caring, generous, and flappable, and of course, lovely. So there's Gail. Of course, you guys saw Sean and Jake on my stream a couple nights ago, Friday night, I think it was. No, sorry, Wednesday night. And then there's Kayla and there's Gail. Everyone taller than Gail right now. So that's that. Then I had here, Canucks tie the game up on the power play. The first Canucks goal to make 1-1. I'll play this so you can see what it was like inside of Rogers Arena tonight. So it's just like being at a Canucks game. Yeah, so it's just like being at a Canucks game. It's just that there's no players on the ice. So there we go. That was after the tying goal. Then there's me and my lovely wife Gail. I said married up. You guys know I use that saying all the time. And then here we go. I have Canucks win 4-3 to go up 2-1 over the Oilers. So this was the scene last couple seconds. Gord asked a good question. It looks like the building is sold out. Yes, they say the tickets are sold out, but if you notice, there's no one sitting in the first 2 rows down below. So I don't know if the Canucks intentionally did not sell them because people are going to hurt their neck looking up at the Jumbotron, or I don't know, unless coincidentally 2 rows of people didn't show up. No, I have a feeling that they don't sell those first 2 rows because you can see there's no one in the bottom 2 rows, but for all intents and purposes, it was a sellout. There's my lovely wife, Gail, cheering. We're up in Encore. And there it is. So it's it was $15 first round, $20 now. Proceeds, they say, I don't know what proceeds are, how much of it, but go do Canucks for Kids Fund. And yeah, if it's a lot cheaper than paying $300-400 for a playoff ticket, but of course you're actually not seeing any players on the ice. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I understand that game 4 is sold out already. Is sold out. So unless they kind of going to release more tickets in batches, and I will say it's pretty much like a home game, except again there are no players and coaches, but they have the orchestra playing that opening song. They have all the videos. They have the land acknowledgement. They have the kids standing in the middle while you two were the streets of no name. Again, no players and no referees, so it's kind of weird, but it's nice. They have a live anthem singer singing the national anthem. They have prizes. They have contests. They have dance cam. They have everything. They have the in-game arena host. They have Al Murdoch. They have the goal horn. So again, they have concessions open. So it's everything. They have 50-50, which I keep losing. They have everything you'd expect from a home game, except the actual game on the ice. People asking me, am I going to game 5? Yes, I'm going to game 5 on Thursday night. So there we go. That was kind of my experience tonight, my experience at the game, my experience at the arena. I'm going to turn it over to all of you in a couple minutes, but I'll do my mid-show sponsor read. So one reason why I was late coming on the stream, I had to get home from the game first, from the viewing party. And then I had to, but I recorded my goal breakdown. So that video is there for you to watch anytime. And that last thing I want to do is is I need to update a couple of graphics and stuff because I have, whether you call it a new sponsor or a revised sponsor. So let's get to that right now. So here's my mid-show sponsor read. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Yeah, Rosero, nice to see you. We never got our picture, but we both know that the other guy was there, so that's fine. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Coach Patrick Liu, weight loss coach. You can sign up now for a free 5-day workout challenge with Coach Patrick. Use the link right there, coachpatrickliu.com/clay. Also, shout out to Gassy Jet Art, making the final artwork, and thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks of your next purchase of Vessi shoes. So for those of you that been around for a while, you know that my sponsor for the longest time has been Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. But founder Coach Patrick has broken off from that. I don't think Perform and Transform actually is as active anymore. So that is my new secondary sponsor is Coach Patrick Liu, weight loss coach. And like I said, you can use that link, not tinyurl. You can use coachpatrickliu.com/clay, and you can be eligible for a free 5-day workout challenge. And then you can see if you want to join them for more after that. Yes, Rosero, now you know why I love Encores. I just stuff my face with sushi all the time. Mid-show reminders to you to subscribe to the channel, get active in the chat section, and get notified of my videos. You can like the video. There are 127 watching on YouTube, another 205 watching on X. So 300 people watching, 330. Thank you. 45 likes on YouTube. Let's get that up if you want. You can leave a donation like Alfred did. If you're in a good mood, you can gift a membership or memberships like Carol has done. Thank you, Carol. You can buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on the podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. All right, let's get to it, you guys. I will go questions only because there are 120 of you on YouTube, another 200 on X. So I usually use your 70. I usually use 75 as my cutoff. Yes, Tyler, I just mentioned that I was late because of my breakdown video and updating some graphics. If you were Alvin, what's the most you'd offer in a contract for Zadorov? 5 million. 5 million, but I'm not sure if he's going to take it. Can we break down the Susan McDavid play at the end of the game? Seems like there's going to be a hot... Okay, what I saw is someone tried to shoot after the buzzer went, and I think Shilov still saved that one. Then behind the net, I saw sushi. Yeah, I saw a lot of sushi tonight. Rosario and I saw so much sushi tonight. I saw Susie push McDavid. I saw McDavid take a little bit of a swing at Susie. And as Susie was getting ready to cross-check McDavid back, Zadorov comes in and cross-checks McDavid in the back. So as Zadorov is cross-checking McDavid, Susie is also reaching to cross-check McDavid. Bottom line, it didn't look great, but it wasn't brutal. I think Susie's cross-check only lines up, and I've only seen it once, McDavid's face, because he was falling because Zadorov got to him first. So I don't think it was a blatant intentional cross-check to the face, and I don't think it's going to be supplemental discipline. And this is what I think. I think the refs know the league knows the refs screwed up by not calling that McDavid high stick to Hughes. I don't know. I'm not saying you can equivalent a high stick to a cross check. One happened during the flow of game and affected the game. One was after the game, technically after the final buzzer. All to say, I don't expect Susie to be fined or suspended. I don't expect any supplemental discipline. I think it's just going to be more nastiness for next game. In a post-game interview, Draisaitl said Post is not good goaltending. Who cares? Well, then he should tell his Post to do to help out a little bit more for his goalies. Post is not good goaltending. Who cares? Just Draisaitl. Draisaitl and McDavid are so good. Of course, I'd want them on my team. Of course, it's freaky every time they're on. But They're such whiners. They are such whiners. And I would say that the Canucks were winning. I'd say the Canucks were losing. What about the other 42 saves that Shilovs did make? Whatever. Let it. That just shows, that doesn't bother me when I see a comment like that from Draisaitl. It doesn't bother me. It actually shows that we are in his head and he's off his game. I don't know if Zadorov wants $7 million, but I don't know. Rosiero, yes. Generally for Encore, there's sushi. They move the sushi to the back end where it looks like ice cream buckets, and then they replace that for the third period with ice cream, and then the prime rib and the seafood, that's about usually the same. So really, what they do is they move the sushi off, and then there's something else there, more salads, I think, and stuff like that. But what you saw today was generally what there is. Was I not surprised they changed? I wasn't surprised at all, Edmund. I wasn't surprised because when it went in, you guys might know this if you were following along on X. The Canucks actually tweeted out that it was Lindholm who scored. Right away, the Canucks tweeted out it was Lindholm. And I can't remember if Lindholm was the one who went to the bench first. And then in the arena, though, they were saying Besser, like at our arena, Rogers Arena. And on NHL.com, the app, they were saying it was Brock Besser. So no wonder people thought it was Besser. But the Canucks Twitter had it right. They said it was Lindholm right away. Easy as a plate of sushi. Exactly. Demko, I haven't heard anything. I think end of the series is optimistic. I think start around 3 if we get there's probably more realistic. I think if Demko is fully healed and ready to go, you still start him. Shilovs has been great, but he's not your number one. And I still start. If they're both healthy, I'm going with Demko. Did Shilov steal the game? When you see the shot total 45-18, I'd say yeah. Yep, being completely objective, I think Demko is healthy. Demko plays. No, I do not. Think Susie will be fine. I love the fact that Florida beat Boston today. Unpaved, no, I don't. I wouldn't rotate. I'd stick with one. I agree with Ryan. That's true. A post is not a shot on goal. Hey, Ann, nice to see you. Would we be up 3-0 if Cole was healthy scratch? I don't know. He has some good plays too. It's so basically, who knows? Edmonton actually was the better team, I thought, on Friday night. So maybe they still would have won. Hey, Carol, I am. When you play McDavid and Draisaitl 29 minutes, so they play basically half the game, they're going to get their shots. You can't do anything about that. So I am fine if the majority of the shots are coming from the outside. Yes, I do know that Shilovs had to make some really good saves, but the Canucks defense is good. Don't let the high shot total deceive you to think the Canucks defense was not good. Speaking of shots, Draisaitl had 5, Hyman had 8, and McDavid had 4. So that line themselves had 17 shots, basically the same amount as the entire Canucks roster. A lot of non-love for Draisaitl. We got out. Hey, Chris, nice to see you. We got outshot this game. Should the Canucks be worried? No, this is their MO. This is the way they play. They play strong defense. They're opportunistic on offense. I'm not worried. It's just the way that our team is born. Yeah, I mean, it is playing. The league is looking into Sushi's crotch check. Okay, thanks for that. We will see what happens. Hopefully, it's just a fine. If anything, I want to see a tweet from NHL Player Safety or NHL saying, that Carson Soucy has been fined the maximum amount of $3 by the NHL. Watching from Montreal, thank you. Thank you. Edmonton switching to Pickard officially proves they flinched right. We're in their heads. Yeah, it was. What was the score when that happened? 3-1? Yeah, that's or 4-1, I guess, when we did that. That's kind of interesting because no, it was only 3-1 when they switched. Sorry, it was 4-2. I should get my facts straight. Either there's two schools of thought, because remember, a lot of people thought they were gonna switch Shelovs out of the first game after 2 periods and put DeSmith in. You put Pickard in because A, you're mad at Skinner and he's done, or B, you're gonna go back with Skinner on Tuesday, and you want to give him a little bit more rest. I don't know. It doesn't sound like Knobloch was very happy with Skinner after the game. Am I worried that with DeSmith not playing in a while, that if he plays again in playoffs, that you have a rough game? Nope. I don't worry about that. Fangirl, you can't worry about that in playoffs. You got to ride the hot hand. Yeah. JT Miller, Quinn Hughes, Rick Tocchet being very complimentary. Actually, their coach, I'm not sure what happened tonight, but their coach is also very complimentary to the Canucks players. But yeah, Draisaitl never has been and never will be. Pastor Dan. Oh, no, that's not Pastor Dan. Hey, Daniel. Lindholm went to Ventures. Thank you. Yeah, and it's hard to compare. 2011 was really loud, though, too. We got 2 Daniels in here, and they're talking to each other. It's confusing. Trade Hronek signs Zadorov. You're not the first to say that for sure. Resign all of Joshua, Lindholm, and Zadorov. I don't think so. I think you're going to get 2 out of the 3. I think. No, Edmund, Gil and I left pretty quick because I got to get home to prepare for things. You take 100% Shelovs over 75% Demko. Yeah, I do that only because I don't want Demko to get hurt. I want him 100%. Hey, Trev, hope you had a good show tonight. Signs Zadorov right now. Here we go. Undefeated with Clay Stream Man, Clay Dress Man, Clay Dance Man, Clay Arena Man, Clay Lost Voice Man, Clay Masters Man, Holiday Man, Leon Baby Man, U2 Man, JT Miller Man, PS Shooter Man, Hughes Hitman, Citizen Choke Man, Triple Emo Man, Myers Testa Man, Dakota Hype Man, Niels Fight Man, Cole Clutch Man, Cole Sloppy Man, Cole Goloff Jersey Man, Sheila Sweatshirt Man, Tucker Pullman, Tom Green Man, defeated with Hronek Penalty Shot Man, Ben Dover Man, Anita Poo Man, Talk It Doesn't Challenge Man, and Cole Goloff Stick Man. Yes, Ian Cole is being mentioned quite a few times now. If we replace Ian Cole with another top 2 defenseman, who can we bring up from Abby? Well, I think Juleson is the first one that you put in for Cole, because Juleson is a righty, and that's where Cole's playing right now. I wonder if that has anything to do with any of his issues that Cole's playing on his offside. I never thought about that, actually. Well, Lannon also, I think, took warm-ups tonight too, but I think Juleson is your first stop. Feel bad for Cole. Yeah, obviously he's not trying to score on us on purpose. Oh, Demko's not supposed to go in the butterfly. That makes sense. That means he's not completely healthy. Taylor, I agree that just because a team puts up more shots doesn't mean they're better, but I do think Oilers control play tonight. Absolutely, J-Dub. I think if this season only goes 4 or 5 or 5 or 6, then maybe they won't get as fatigued. I think you're going to see it more if this goes 7 or in future rounds if they make it further. Yeah, that Zadorov hit on Kane was. By the way, because we couldn't really hear it in the arena. What was the explanation, you guys, for the Edmonton bench minor? What was the explanation? Is it because they were all laughing at Zadorov? I'm sure it was worse than that. So what was the explanation on TV for the bench minor for Edmonton? Trev thinks Susie is going to get suspended. Yikes. We will see tomorrow. It's going to be a big story. Yeah, I usually don't tinker after a win. And Tocchet did say after the game that he thought Carlson and Oman played well. Thanks. I agree. Thanks, Daniel. I want Carolina to win this one, Simon. I think Skinner starts on Tuesday. Susie pushed him after the game. Shouldn't count. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can do whatever you want after the game either. I say Nucks in game 4 in overtime as long as Cole isn't screwed up again. Yes, that was smart to bring in Skinner only to pull him to give the guys a bit of a rest. That was a smart play. Parade route sounds good. I think you got to get down to Stevenson, though, so I can be part of it. No, I don't assume that. If Demko's 100% healthy, I start Demko over Shelovs and say, thank you, Archers, for doing a great job filling in. You can't have your starting goalie making it doesn't matter how much he makes, but it's not like Demko was bad before he got injured. I put Demko in as long as he's healthy. Yeah, that was an accidental shout out, but take it, Pastor Dan. Leon's a baby. Do the Oilers have any chance if they can't get any secondary scoring? No, but if you don't count Hyman, Draisaitl, and McDavid, and of course Bouchard and Ekholm, they still have Nugent Hopkins and Kane, who are good players, but they're bottom 6, not really. Yeah, Darren, because they're up 2-1, so my answer to that question is yes. Neil Spearlander. John Garrett believes they should be leaving Shelovs even if Demko's okay. Ride the hot hand. Yeah, I respectfully disagree with that. I thought PD was okay. They didn't run through him on the power play today, so he wasn't brutal, but his line, man, Makeiv's so bad. Carlson, I thought, worked hard. Oh, I thought Carlson was good in his limited time. Yeah, I like Podkolzin. He hasn't shown much offensively, though, but I do like him. I do think the Canucks win. All these games being high-scoring one-goal games is a lot of fun. How many high dangers? Let me check for you. Natural stat trick. It'll take a moment to load up. Where is the game? Canucks versus Oilers. High danger chances total for the game. All situations. The Oilers had 17 and Vancouver had 9. Expected goals for the Oilers was 4.8 and the Canucks were 1.8. So that just shows how good Shelovs is and how bad Skinner was. Oman was good. Adrian, I obviously I wasn't watching on TV tonight, but I heard that Craig Simpson was very biased. This was awesome, Jarvis. But Perry grabbed him, or someone punched the door off. Thank you. I have to rewatch it. Holding it. Okay. You guys are the best. I love you guys. The way you fill me in, but I got 3 different answers right away. Perry grabbed him. Someone was punching Zadorov. They're holding a stick. Fogle was punching Zadorov, holding a stick. They grabbed him. So 6 answers, 2 of each. But basically, it sounds like that they weren't letting Zadorov go either. Yeah, Canucks have more depth for sure. Okay, thanks. So Perry grabbed them. They punched Zadorov, roughing Zadorov, grabbing Zadorov, holding a stick. No, I don't think Carlson looked great, Edmund, but I thought he looked fine. Yeah, Perry was just serving the penalty. Gotcha. Because his bench minor wasn't calling him Perry. Yeah, he was just serving the penalty because he doesn't kill penalties. Yeah, they called it bench minor, right? Hey, Bird, nice to see you. Do you know why our starting line was Lindholm, Garland, Dak? I think it is an energy line, and it doesn't matter who we start because Edmonton gets to choose their starters after they see ours. But I think they were fine. Oilers are a one-line team that's dependent on power play. Indeed. Yeah, I think Demko back next game. I think that's a little optimistic. I think Shelovs is the backup over to, it'd be crazy that DeSmith becomes number 3, right? Yeah, good penalty kill in third period. Clay, I said Canucks win in 7. Me too. I watched your video, Trev. We had very similar thoughts. If we win game 4, do we end the series? No, I have a feeling it's going to go like Nashville. I don't want them to lose, obviously, game 5, but I just have a feeling that we're going to win game 4, then lose game 5. I don't want that to happen, but I don't know. It doesn't feel, as much as I love to see it, I don't feel right saying that the Oilers are going to lose in 5. I like Lindholm only because I see him more, Raymond. Well, I better get back to questions only, you guys. Hey, Andrew. No problem. Really quickly, I just said I don't think it's finable or suspendable, but people were saying in the chat that they're going to look at it. Garland had less than 10 minutes of ice tonight? I did not know that. No, Garland had 11-16, which is still not that much, but Garland had 11-16. Yeah, my 4-2 prediction came true on a night where I didn't predict it. Thanks, Simon. No, I've not met Patrick. So Irvin has seen good defensive play in PD, which is good. What's the bigger possibility? The Canucks going in game 5 tied at 2 games apiece, or the series 3-1 in favor? Both are very, very likely. Obviously, only one of them can be true. I want it to be a 3-1 for the Canucks. Canucks cheated. Great Grizzly Bear freedom fighter. Tell me how. Tell me how. Okay, I don't even know. Are those all those needles, or what are you doing here? And who's in the wild with Kyle? He's also. Are those needles or rocket ships? I can't even tell what it is. Well, fine. You can keep putting that in there. I don't know what it is. All right, let's go back to after Miller. If you remember back to game 4 when the Predators Citizens did that and the Canucks came back, see if the Oilers take advantage. Well, to be fair, Let's Talk Hockey, I thought that's what I said to my wife, Gail, right when it happened, is it was a very similar situation. I wasn't worried that the Canucks were going to give it up, but I did recall that Citizens play for sure. It's only going to be Dallas or Colorado, Sarah, whoever wins that series. Yeah, Irvin, don't they usually show the home? Oh, no, because Vancouver didn't have a watch party. So here's the thing. The 2 Vancouver home games, they didn't have a Vancouver watch party to throw to, though. But I hear what you're saying. Great point about that maybe that line really sets a tone, Pastor Daniel. Which team is more resilient? Well, I remember the 2011 team, they would often get leads and wouldn't give them up, whereas this team, yeah, sometimes they get leads, don't give them up. Other times they catch up. I don't know. I still think 2011 was a more complete team. My hockey pool not doing great. Dallas guys are doing great, but I had some Carolina guys, which I'm worried about. Dasmine, I don't think either of them come in on Tuesday. Canucks are undefeated on the road. Yes. Thank you, Trev. The feeling is mutual. Make sure you guys support Trev. He's doing some great work. Craig Button thinks Susie should be suspended for the cross-check. I'd be open to admit McDavid also got suspended for the huge slash. Yeah, and they would never do that. Yeah, we'll see, Justin. I hope not. No, Edmund, I was busy on Saturday. I did not go to AEW. Rosario did, though. Rosario did. Bester has been awesome, James. Bester has been awesome. Do I feel the Oilers were the better team tonight? I do. And not just because they outshot the Canucks by 2.5 to 1 margin. I thought they controlled play. I thought they were let down by some bad goaltending and some bad turnovers. I do think the Oilers were slightly the better team, but it's okay. Both can be true. We can say that the Oilers were the better team, but the Canucks were also full value for their win, or at least we can be happy that they won. It's not that they got smoked, and because you're going to win games you're going to win games that you don't. I don't want to say you don't deserve to win, but you get outplayed a little bit. Yeah, Oilers will be a hungry game for sure. Yeah, Oilers got to win 3 of the next 4. That is true. McDavid got an instigator in that final scuffle. According to the league, if a player gets an instigator in the last 5 minutes, they're automatically suspended. Oh, wait, instigator though in a fight or instigator for any type of scrum? Great question. I don't know. That's a really good point. Yes, Tocchet was not happy with Hoglander's play. Better, deeper forwards. I would agree with that, YouTuber. Sportsnet favorites the Oilers. Well, I think I'm not as conspiracy theorist. You guys know that I rarely blame the refs, the officials, but I do think in a perfect world, the league would rather have the Oilers advance than the Canucks in terms of marketability, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Interesting about Nurse. Very good. McDavid and Draisaitl have been attitudes. How many goalposts did Edmonton hit tonight? Justin, I think it's natural score effects. I think it's like if you're up 4-2 in a perfect world, all things being equal, would you rather attack or defend? Obviously, you want to defend. It just gets magnified against a team as good as Edmonton. Penalty kill was good for the second half of the game, not for the first half. Andy thinks the Canucks played better. That's fine. That's fine. I would respectfully disagree, but that's fine. It was close, and the Canucks won. That's the more important thing. Jay says they were only outplayed in third. Yeah, just remember, I just think with imagine if Edmonton had Shilovs, then are we scoring 4 goals? That is my question. I don't know. I got to read all about this when I'm done my stream. Yeah, that CC Nurse pairing is a disaster. What? 4 or 5 goalposts? That is crazy. Well, they should shoot better then. Was I happy to? Yeah, I love bowling with my son. My bowling was okay, Simon, not great. Do one-day contracts count to our total log? Good question. I don't know. Are you talking about for retired players and stuff, Fangirl? 1 to 4 star players would be able to carry an entire team. Would be very bad for current fans, but might draw more. Exactly. Skin or by the way, whoever was at the viewing party can attest to this. What was really funny is for certain times and certain lulls in the game or whistles, whenever they showed an Edmonton player or coach, people would actually boo loud at the screen. And then anytime it was a Canucks player or coach, they cheer. So after the anthems, after they cranked the siren, it was Kirk McLean today. Then they cut to the Sportsnet feed, and the very first thing we see is Knobloch, the coach for the Oilers. Boo! And then it goes to Tocchet. Yay! And then they show McDavid and Draisaitl. Boo! And then they show JT Miller. Yay! It was funny. It was like little kids screaming at the screen. I loved it. It was hilarious. Yeah, if we stay out of the box, we're not going to lose. You think Canucks got away with one after Shilovs pulled the puck off the goal line? Yeah, I do. But do I think the puck crossed the line? Yes. Was there any irrefutable evidence that it did so? No. And that's why I talked about my goal review, but you could just tell the way the puck was, the trajectory. I think the puck was crossed that line, but you still got to be able to see it. Would I load up the lotto line? I don't think, yes, your last point is the biggest one. I don't think Tocchet likes it. And I'm going to talk about this if my members ask me anything today. I think he's referenced that aside from that brief flash in the New York road trip, he hasn't really seen it produce. He doesn't know the mystique of it. So I think he'd much rather have the 3 deep centers of Miller, Petey, and Lindholm than putting 2 of them on one line. Although you could go back to Bluger between Garland and Joshua, and you could go Lindholm, Hoglander, Mikheyev, and then your 4th line could be something like Suter with Lafferty and Oman or PDG or Podkolzin or whatever. So there are ways to do it for sure. 4 posts. Oh, I gotta watch all these, Justin. I haven't watched them yet. That's really funny. And you're right. The Oilers can only score when they outnumber our skaters. Yeah, I'm not sure, Fangirl, about if they count. Oh, thank you. Let's talk. That's going to be interesting to watch for sure. Okay, I can't wait to go watch some post-game video now, you guys. This is awesome. A sensor behind the line. Does a putt cross the line and nobody sees it if a tree falls? Exactly. I don't know. I just thought the way that the puck was rolling, I thought it crossed, but we couldn't see it for sure. Okay, friends, it is midnight. You guys had some awesome questions, awesome responses, and thank you for being here tonight. But I am going to get going. I got to get ready for my workday. You guys are wonderful. We are wonderful. The Canucks are wonderful, taking a 2-1 series lead over the Edmonton Oilers, regaining home ice advantage. I also, before I came on, I also posted my goal breakdown video already. So if you want to check that out right after we're done here, actually, I'll put that in the chat one more time so you guys can easily check it out. My goal review video. And then, yeah, it gives you another 10 minutes of me if for whatever reason you want it. So give me a second. I'll put that in the chat. Oh, we gained 10 subscribers tonight. Thank you, guys. That is awesome. That is awesome. So here is the goal breakdown video, and you can watch it at your convenience. And I will start my wrap up of the show right now. Thank you, moderators, for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang for your support. Thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Oh, I forgot to talk about this in my mid-show sponsor read. Very important. This week, Parker has a late softball game tomorrow. Ryan, you read my mind. So, Canucks After Dark will be at 11 tomorrow night, not 10. So 11 o'clock, and I will not be doing a show after that nor before it. So no games night, no nothing tomorrow, just Canucks After Dark at 11 p.m. tomorrow. And then I will do my own show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No member streams, all regular streams for the rest of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But tomorrow night will be Canucks After Dark only at 11 p.m. On your way out, make sure you subscribe, like the video. You can leave a donation. You can gift a membership. You can buy your own membership. You can upgrade your own membership. Use your monthly membership message. Listening on a podcast platform. Make sure you rate and review. I want to thank those of you who went above and beyond with your generosity tonight, and that is Alfred, who left the sole donation tonight. Thank you, Alfred, for your generosity, and to Carol for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate your generosity as well, Carol. So thank you to Alfred and to Carol for your generous donations. And thanks to all of you for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for making me your choice, your late night choice, 5 nights of the week. That doesn't sound good. I got to do that a little bit better. I might just say thank you for making me your late night choice when it comes to Canucks content. Let's go with that. All right, friends. Tomorrow night, Canucks After Dark at 11. Otherwise, thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. By the way, when I was a young man, just coming out of university, when I was a young man, I was very poor. But after years of struggle and hard work, I'm no longer young. God bless. And go Canucks go. Booyah.